Hey guys, Marsinger here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. And so I know a lot of you guys have been curious about what's been going on lately. I was posting some stuff on Twitter about looking to try and get a JP account in time for the anniversary. Obviously this is something that a lot of people do every year, where people will play JP just for the anniversary hype and then kind of drop it. It's the whole reason why I made my own JP account a while ago, and you guys know over the course of the channel I have done videos using that JP account. That was a side account that was completely free to play. Every now and then I would log back in, sometimes months apart, and then summon on whatever the big celebration was. But the problem that I was finding is that I want to start making more content on stuff that goes on JP, because a lot of you guys know I've talked about it in streams and in videos and stuff before. Like, I've been growing my channel over the last couple of years. I want to get to the point where I can be a full-time content creator. One of the things that has always been an issue with being solely a global creator is the fact that obviously, you know, being behind on the releases, when something comes out on global, it's already come out on JP months before. So there's a certain portion of the audio, or like potential audience, who will have already watched showcases of that unit on JP. They already know they want to summon, and then when the unit drops on global, they'll, even if I'm talking about global players, when the unit drops on global, they already know whether they want to summon for the unit or not, and they'll summon for it or not, use it, whatever. But if they wanted to watch a showcase or watch that unit in various different events, whether it's Cell Max or Red Zone, they can watch any of the countless videos from JP YouTubers. So it's pretty much like, obviously there are successful global creators. It's not impossible to be successful while being only on global, but you just in general get less views on those kind of videos because they're coming out later when the unit is essentially like old news, I guess. And this is proved time and time again by the same time celebrations being the most popular. The most successful time that I had in my channel for the whole of last year, and that includes the global anniversary, was during the worldwide download celebration. The worldwide download celebration, I was getting the highest numbers that I've ever gotten on my channel. There was a couple, literally for weeks, almost like 2 or 3 weeks, every day I was getting like top level views on every video that I posted. And obviously there was so much content that I was posting like 3-4 videos a day. So another reason why I want to be able to add JP content to my portfolio is the fact that obviously sometimes one version of the game is dead, but there's something going on the other version at least. And I want to try and put out, like, I enjoy playing the game regardless of which version it's on. I like to put out content. You guys know I've done random like meme team runs, challenge runs, all that kind of stuff. But sometimes there's just not a lot to do on global, like at the moment, apart from the World Tournament. But in terms of like content for you guys, like an enjoyable video of like a challenge run or something like that, there's not really much going on at the moment. So I want to start doing more JP stuff. And so because of that, I wanted to get myself a JP account. I had a lot of people say, you know, like, why don't you just, you know, start a new account, get one of those pre-farmed accounts that has thousands of stones on it already. And the problem is, and I did explain this to some people, we talked about it on the World Tournament stream that I did yesterday, I did mention it to some people on Twitter, but the problem with that is, if you do that, and I know some people out there will have done that themselves, ready for the anniversary, you might pull the new anniversary LRs and a bunch of the other units on their banner, but I want to use the account to make content, not just about the new units, but taking their teams into different things, doing the same kind of stuff that I do on global, where we do interesting different team builds and things like that. And one of the big things, if you just play for one celebration, you might pull every single unit on that new banner, but then to make the best team for that character, you might need a bunch of like support units or side banner units and stuff like that that you just don't have on that account. So I wanted to have one that had a base established already. So this is the account that I am now using. The power level is not particularly high. I don't know if a lot of the units, I think a lot, as you can see, there's not a lot of units super link leveled. But I do want to give a shout out to someone from my community. Their name on YouTube is Nice, which is ironic because they very nicely donated this account to me. Because anyone who saw the things I was tweeting about, I went onto a website. If you want to buy a Dokkan account or sell yours, I can recommend this site. You just have to do it the smart way, unlike me. So there's a website, Epic NPC, where you can buy and sell accounts. They have a middleman service that you can use. So the middleman that's obviously part of their site, they take the money from you. Say you're buying an account, they take the money from you, they take the account from the seller, and then they exchange them. Obviously cuts out the possibility of you getting scammed, which unfortunately I did not do. So for those of you that saw my tweets, I was posting on a bunch of the threads that were listing accounts, trying to shop around for what would potentially be the best one. And then somebody DM'd me to offer me an account, sent me a bunch of screenshots. We talked back and forth for a while, and of course, stupidly, I should have seen, you know, I should have thought better, but of course I sent them the money and then they just disappeared, like blocked me, like cut all contact with me. Obviously I reported them to the site and their account was banned. I'm going through the process of disputing the payment with my bank to see if I can get the money back. But, you know, it's my own fault at the end of the day. I mean, you know, people shouldn't be scamming, but yeah, it's my own fault at the end of the day. So somebody did donate the account to me. So I guess the way I can at least somewhat be at peace with it is I wanted to buy a JP account. I spent some money and now I have a JP account. It's not the one I originally intended to buy, but in a roundabout way, I did buy one, right? So big shout out to Nice once again for donating the account to me. So if we go ahead and have a look at some of the units here, you can see we've got Ultimate Gohan. The account doesn't have LR Piccolo, unfortunately, but it does have Gohan. It has both of the 7th anniversary LRs. You can see we've got a couple of good units in here. We've got Kid Buu, we've got Gohan. Actually, did he do Gohan's Easy A? He did. We've got Gohan's Easy A, don't have that on my global account. We've got Pikkon, we've got Pan, Goku, Gohan. Obviously, he's farmed up all the free-to-play metal coolers. I think this is sorted by acquired, right? We've got the Resurrection of F Blues on here. We've got Yamcha on here, so obviously I get a chance to play around with him before he comes out on global. We also have some of the Heroes units. I don't think he's summoned much on the Heroes banner because we're missing some of the units and a lot of them don't have dupes, but I mean, I have my main account for stuff like that, right? Heroes is the same time celebration, so if I ever want to do Heroes content, I have my global account for that. We have Bardock on here, who obviously, as you guys know, Bardock is one of my favourite characters. Very much looking forward to playing around with him on this account. Great unit, obviously Super Saiyan 3 Bardock with his EZA. We've got Majin Vegeta on here. We've got the Tech Androids. We've got Tech Gohan. We've got STR Gohan. So we've got some decent units on quite a lot of teams. I didn't mean to do that, but we've got Bojack on here. We've got Path to Power, Kid Goku, and Hachan, both of which are rainbowed. So these are the units that are about to come out on global. So I'll probably start doing the thing that a lot of the JP YouTubers do, where we preview the units. So I'll record a showcase of Kid Goku's team with Hachan on it, and then release it like the day before the banner comes out on global, so people get that preview of the unit before it drops on global. And I think both of them are Link level 10, not just Goku. So that's what I wanted, right? I wanted this base, because Kid Goku's one of those perfect examples. If he's on either of the Anniversary LR's teams, he'll be a really good unit on their team. He's going to share some links at least, right? He's got links like Kamehameha. He gives all allies damage reduction with his passive if you pick up enough orbs. So he's a really good unit to just put on any teams that he fits on. We've got God Goku, we've got Raditz, got AGL Turles. You can see there we've got the LR Super Saiyan 4s and the LR Gods. So we've got some decent building blocks on the account. So I went ahead and picked up the keys for this month, as well as the subscription pack. I completely forgot JP only has the 15-day one, whereas Global has the 30-day one, which is slightly better value and you get more stones overall. But at the end of the day, I will take what I can get. So you can see at the moment we only have 106 stones on the account, but I will be buying the sales when they come out for the anniversary and summoning for the anniversary units on here. So I'll go ahead and bring up the friend list here. You guys can, I'll just leave this up on the screen. If you guys want to send me friend requests for my JP account, feel free to send them. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to accept all of them, depending on how many you guys send. But if you are somebody who's been watching me for a while and you are a JP player, feel free to send me a friend request or drop your code down below in the comments section. But yeah, this is just wanted to give you guys a bit of a channel update, because I saw some people worried when I posted saying that I was looking for a JP account. I am not switching to JP. I said this in a comment to Truth, but I will always main Global in my heart, right? Global is my main account. I've had it for 6 years. Like, my login streak is, I'm at like 2,500 days total, almost. I'm almost at that point. So I've had that account for a long time. I've put a lot of time and money into it, but for the purposes of making content, I want to be able to do stuff for Global and JP, just to kind of maximize not only on the hype of all the new stuff when it comes out, but just to be able to actually, you know, the main reason why people play JP is to get to play with the new units when they come out. And then of course that gives us a little bit of insight for Global, because a lot of the time I find myself, when stuff is coming out on Global, I record videos based from the perspective of a Global player who doesn't know a huge amount about the units. Like, sometimes I'll watch the showcases that like Truth and Minato do, but other than that I won't look into it like hugely. So events will come out and I won't necessarily know all the details about that event because I didn't really look into it when it was out on JP, whereas by playing both the versions it'll give me a better idea of what's going on. And yeah, I'll be able to just bring more content for you guys. So for those of you, I know there's plenty of people that commented on that thread saying that like one of the main reasons you watch me is because I am a Global main. I will still be maining Global. Whenever there are same time celebrations, I will probably do all of the content on my Global account. Obviously I'll still summon on my JP account on the side, so I might do some summon videos or streams or things like that. But whenever there's a same time celebration, the majority of the content will still be from my Global account, but I wanted to have the JP account just so there's even more Dokkan. So yeah, you guys are going to get more Dokkan, not less. Still going to be maining Global. Any other questions you guys have, let me know down below. Any stuff you would like to see going forward. I know a lot of people have already said that they're excited to see more potential collabs with some of the other big JP guys now that I am properly using a JP account, which is something that we can definitely look into as well. So a lot of interesting stuff coming up. I'm going to put this video up, probably have something to eat, and then I'll be streaming some more World Tournament on Global. So if you're watching this when this goes up, keep an eye out on the channel because I will be live fairly soon. And yeah, just let me know all your thoughts down below. Are you hyped for the anniversary? Are you a Global player thinking about getting a JP account as well? Let me know what you guys would like to see going forward in terms of the new content. And yeah, just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update as to what was going on. I'm going to be spending a lot of time working on this account because I've been busy grinding the World Tournament. I haven't really spent a huge amount of time looking at it, but when I go back to work tomorrow night on a night shift, it's going to give me plenty of time to just sit, go through this account properly, sort out all the units, like sort out new tags and all that kind of stuff, and then we will go from there. So let me know what you guys think down below. Like I said, still a Global main. I'm not switching. A lot of people immediately commented when I posted saying I was looking to buy a JP account. I got multiple comments saying traitor, but like I said, I will always main Global in my heart. I still dream of the day that the games sync and then I don't need to have a JP account, but I guess it is what it is. So let me know all your thoughts. If you're on Global, I hope the World Tournament's not driving you crazy. If you're on JP, I hope you're excited for the anniversary. I will be up watching the live stream and will post my reactions to everything afterwards. So yeah, that's a little bit of an update of what's going on. I hope you're all having a great weekend. I hope you guys will continue to stick with me through this journey. I appreciate all you guys and all the support you've shown me. We had a banger stream yesterday. We're getting pretty close to getting to 24k subs, which means we'll be at the 25k goal very soon. So yeah, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and my merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.